there, good evening. How you're doing? It's a new month, so happy new month going out to you all. I hope that April is a great one. I was going to say happy new week, right? Because it feels like we've been on holidays for long. It feels like we are back from the weekend. But anyways, it's time for Breaking Bites, where we bring you all that's trending in the world of entertainment, social media, so you know what is going on. My name is Aimee, and as you can see, I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with...
Kojo Trip is in the building. I was also going to say happy new week because it feels like it has been long since we've been on your screens, but the weekend was a long one, plus the holidays. But we're excited to be back to bring you updates on a daily basis, or 3 times a week, right? And today happens to be the first day, But anyways, we hope that your day has been good so far and you are ready to digest everything that we have for you. Now, that being said, we're gonna get straight into our first story for this evening. It's about 3 Music Salafest, which took place on Monday. And that's the second edition of the 3 Music Salafest. The Salafest was a blast. If you weren't there, then you absolutely, I broke it down for a reason, absolutely missed out.
Because
there
really,
so
really did.
many performances. Okay, now we had artists from Dope Nation, La Mem Gang, we had Creative, we had Blackborn, we had Jiggy Boy, Wendy Shay, Romeo Swag, Lali and Lola were also there. So many people who were there. But what was your favorite performance, or what was your highlights on the night?
I would not be able to point out a favorite performance because backstage interviews and stuff like that. But then it was just a lovely night, I think, because the crowd, they were really in the mood for it. The performances, there were some kids that came to do this dancing competition. Maybe that would be my highlights because I was able to watch fully, and it was so funny, because it made me feel like, so when we were kids, like they'll just call us to come and dance on stage, and people would do that.
Did you enjoy Raskuku and Agbeshi?
So that's what I'm saying, that behind the scenes, backstage and stuff, so I did not get to see that.
Honestly, I think that Alajo has come to accept and expect that 3 Music will come through every year after the Ramadan, because last year's was a blast, was an absolute blast, and I'm glad that a lot of the artists that showed up last year also showed up this year for 3 Music TV, maintaining that familial relationship, and then we appreciate everyone that showed up. And
so to our next story, we were still talking about 3 Music TV and their hosting, and then on Saturday, right, the 3 Music Women's Brunch took place, and it was great. It was nice to see women in the entertainment scene come there, and it was good because what I loved about it is the fact that we're able to connect with a lot of people. I spoke to a lot of women I admire in the media space and the entertainment space, and I got to make some connections, right? And that is what I think it was.
Who did you connect with?
I'll not say all that here. But I think the photos are there, the videos are there. You'd see me in there with like 1 or 2 people. I think it was just important for, sometimes we need to take breaks, not breaks to just have fun, but also breaks to be able to meet up with people that we're working with. Right? Although we're not working closely with them, we get to like meet up with them, let them experience them, hear their stories. And then you pick something from it, you pick a thing or 2 from it. We had Ifya there, we had Miss G. There were lots of people I cannot mention. If I start mentioning names, I might leave someone's name out and then it will become like, but it was really great.
I also saw a few people and I was excited. I was really excited. I think that the 3 Music Women's Brunch has become a thing, and I'm beginning to want to push for a 3 Music Men's Brunch. Because guys,
please,
for network, and because it's beautiful to see. Okay, this is the 3rd one that I have witnessed. I think this is the 3rd one that I have witnessed, and even though I was not there, again, I wasn't there, but it's become a thing. You see these prominent women, Akushika Akwe from GTV, Caroline, was it Shelly Frimpong, Manson, so many top women. Was Gifty Auntie there?
No, she wasn't.
Oh, she wasn't there. Or Henry Gifty Auntie, one of the people that I admire so much. There were so many women who showed up, and if you're a young lady who has, who has a vision, who has a plan, and I think that in our industry or in any industry at all, you need to have somebody to, even if they're not going to be your mentor, you need to have someone that you can go to at certain times.
Yes. Oh yeah, talking about that, I saw my favorite there. So.
Okay. Do you want to say who your favorite
is? Oh yeah,
is?
Anita Kufu. I feel like.
Oh yeah. Oh no. She
was
also
there.
So this is for the ladies, okay? Look out for the 3 Music Women's Brunch.
Yeah.
Then there's this next one next year. You definitely don't want to miss out. Trust me, you will meet women of valor. Listen to the word, women of valor that you can learn from. Like that experiential learning is, you won't get that anywhere. You learn from the experiences, what they have, the wealth of wisdom that they have, and it will benefit you going forward. I hope that you, if you could share with the audience like one key thing that you learned on the day, what would it be?
It would be to know your progress, know how, everyone's progress is different, everyone's journey is different.
Yeah.
So just following steadily, take your time, and everything will align perfectly for you. Yeah. I think that's what I learned. But anyways, we're going to head straight to our funny video of the day to get you laughing or smiling. Check it out. The song in the background. Yeah. Oh no!
It sets the tone for everything.
Maybe it was just hungry.
Yeah, I think it's a plantain. I'm sorry, guys. It be plantain because the Koti day there. If you don't know who Koti is police, okay? Now the Koti day there, it be plantain because the guy they steal the plantain with the Koti day there, so it be like it be plantain. As he steal the plantain, finish no, and just catch him. You understand? So, don't steal. I mean, clearly he's hungry. I think that the law needs to look at a way of handling people who steal things.
Well,
like food.
It's not an excuse.
It's not. But if someone is stealing food, he didn't go to steal. He went to steal food. Like he's clearly hungry. And food is like, I mean, come on. They need to find a way. Maybe they should give him a farm to weed and work in. Then he can eat off of like what he grows instead of like going to put him in jail, because at the end of the day you use taxpayers' money to feed him still in the jail cell. You get me? But Charlie, don't steal. Stealing, there's no excuse for stealing, okay? Don't steal. Maybe then go plan your own into banana or something. Okay,
right,
but moving away from that, we're going to head straight into our top listers for today. Now we're looking at the top 5 most visited countries by population. At number 5, we have Italy, which has 64.5 million visits per, this is by World Population Review, okay, the top 5 most visited countries. So Italy's at number 5 with 64.5 million. Now it remains a favorite for its breathtaking architecture, delicious cuisine, your pizza, that's where your pizza comes from, your pasta, your pastrami, all of that, that's where it comes from. Now, delicious cuisine and historic sites like the Colosseum and Venice canals. Like, I definitely want to visit the Colosseum. I want to see the Colosseum, because I've heard a lot of stories about the Colosseum and the Venice canal as well. So definitely on my list, fingers crossed.
All right, I hope that it comes to pass, right? At number 4, we have China with 65.7 million visits. Now, China is a major travel destination, offering historical wonders like the Great Wall, the modern cities, and rich cultural heritage. So yeah, China is that place that a lot of people are going to.
Sure. Okay, if you want to learn martial arts, to definitely head to China. But know that you can't go and misbehave in China. When you're going, keep this at the back of your mind. Xi Jinping, recite it. Like, from the moment you set off that you're going to China, keep Xi Jinping in your mind, because he will not take it lightly with you if you come to China and can't misbehave. Okay. At number 3, we have the United States, which is 79.3 million. Now, the US draws tourists with its diverse landscapes, iconic cities like New York, and the City of Angels, Los Angeles, and renowned attractions such as Disney World and the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon, definitely a place to visit. Disney World too, heard a lot about it. And Trump, maybe, what's it called? 2026 World Cup, maybe, I'm sure the visits are going to increase, A lot of us are going to want to go and see Ghana play, now that they've qualified. And number 2.
And number 2, we have Spain with 83.7 million visits. Now, Spain continues to be a top choice for travelers, right? Thanks to its beautiful beaches, vibrant festivals, and world-famous cuisine. So Spain is also the second place that a lot of tourists go to when they want to unwind or something like that.
Yes, at number 1, talking about unwinding, we have unwinded from number 5. At number 1, we have the country. I was about to say the city because of Paris, the city of love. But we have France with 89.4 million. Now, France remains the most visited country, attracting millions with its rich history, culture, and landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre Museum. Now, the Eiffel Tower, I said something about the Eiffel Tower off camera the other day. We'll revisit it. But anyway, these are the top 5.
You cannot just leave them hanging like
these
that.
are the top 5 countries. Yeah, I used to think that the Eiffel Tower was for punishment, guys. I used to think it was for punishment. When you commit a crime, they use a chopper, sit you on the tip a little bit, so that next time you don't do it. But anyway, these are the top 5 countries by visits, okay? Top 5 most visited countries, I beg your pardon, as of 2024 by World Population Review. Keep that in mind. That being said, we're gonna head straight into our next segment where people are born every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd April and some people are celebrating their birthdays today. Happy birthday going out to anyone who is watching us from home and is celebrating their birthdays today. Why are you celebrating your birthday today?
Every day is my birthday.
Okay. So we have some celebrities who are celebrating their birthdays today. Number 1 person, we have Kojo, American rapper and
right
singer.
Here. Oh, no, I thought it was a guy in our office.
Come on, no.
Shouts going out to Q.
Yeah, so he turns 34 today, and he is a songwriter, singer, rapper, best recognized as a member of hip hop, the trio Migos. He's also had a successful solo career and has collaborated with major artists in the entertainment.
Well, my goals.
Amen.
My
Yeah, aside him, we have.
It's Migos.
What?
It's Migos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Amigos, and they shorten it to Migos. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why you did that?
I'm sorry.
I didn't get it. All right, so we have Marvin Gaye, who is of beloved memories. He's a legendary soul singer, writer, and producer, famous like hits like What's Going On, Sexual Healing, Let's Get It On. And if he were still alive, he would have turned 85 years old today. So rest in peace to the man, Marvin Gaye.
Let's Get It On sounds like a song for a contraceptive ad, like, let's get it on. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Anyway,
but yeah.
For the copywriters out there, you can look for Marvin Gaye's song, and when you're doing your health communication, maybe you can get it on. But anyways, we are moving straight to our emojis game, okay? Now today, for our emojis, we have a building with an H written on it. Now, if you see that anywhere, it represents a hospital, okay? So it's a hospital, that's an H. Wow, or a hotel. So it's a hotel instead, I beg your pardon. I'm just very familiar with seeing H on the building and a plus as a hospital. So this is a hotel. And we have Kakamotobi. Okay, do you know what a Kakamotobi is? Okay, if you don't know what a Kakamotobi is, it's an Ankos mask. Okay. It's a mask, like with it's a devil face. Okay. And then the last image is Gabriel Batistuta. It's a bat. It's a bat. Gabriel Batistuta. For those of you who don't know who Gabriel Batistuta is, it's a bat. Wow. We have a bat. I don't know what this movie is. Maybe maybe it's a song, maybe it's a person, maybe it's a painting. Whatever it is, drop your comments, your suggestions in the comment section on our YouTube, and maybe you might end up winning a movie ticket from. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Awesome, guys.
Someone just meet me in town and say, I got to please my ticket.
You have to give it to them.
All right, so talking about last episode, we had the Lorax, we had a tree, and then we had a little girl. Now, for anyone who got it right, the title of the movie is
Mary
The Lorax.
Oh.
Really? Yeah. So it was very obvious. Like, if you have watched the movie before, I think that you would have gotten it when I mentioned the Lorax. So, yeah.
Yeah, Lorax also sounds like when, you're low on cash, low racks, hey, you got any racks? I got low racks.
I'm done with this, so please let's be done.
We are done with this, okay? We are done with this episode of BRKN BYTZ. It's exciting to always come your way to climax the day with you right here on Theme Music TV. My name is Kojo. I did this with Aimee Cherry. We air every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. Also, make sure to follow us on our social media platforms. Head to our YouTube. Drop your comments. Let us know. Because she's waiting to give you tickets. I mean, come on, guys. Don't do and be like that. Just follow us. Let's follow each other. And then, moving forward, we can become family. I'm kidding. This is another episode of Breaking Vibes. We're headed right out. We'll be back on the screens again on Friday. Keep it locked right here on Free Music TV. And we are out.